Hi everyone, it is Kim Williams here from Flourish Fam, and I wanted to come in and do a video with regards to spiritual awakenings, also known as spiritual shitstorms. Well, that's what I call them anyway. So a spiritual awakening can happen quite easily and quite nicely. We are gently led to such woo topics as energy healing or clearing, showing an interest in oracle cards and crystals and sage and all of that kind of stuff. But then there's a good group of us whose spiritual awakenings have been really quite rough and bumpy and messy because your foundations all just fade away. Jobs no longer suit you. Friends and family no longer line up with your needs and your beliefs, and it's really quite hard to surmise a lot of what goes on, because you will at some point think you are going batshit crazy, but I can assure you that you are not. You will at some point think that the world and the divine and the universe and everybody hates you. They do not. And you will at some point end up getting very physical symptoms from it as well. Now, just a little bit about my awakening. I ended up having probably about 12 to 18 months worth of throat infections and headaches and migraines. So this is all the throat chakra and the upper chakras all not being happy. And looking back on it, can absolutely see that, it was a process that was dragged out because I was being very stubborn. But my health declined to the point where I ended up in hospital for 24 hours and even had a lumbar puncture done. My stress levels, I was not in a good place. I was toxic and nasty to be around. I was a snappy bitch. So again, everyone has different levels, I guess, or different ways in which to experience their awakenings. I was very lucky that mine started around about the same time as I went and did my personal training certifications, thinking that that's where I was going to be headed and leaning towards, and it was great. I had a beautiful business with amazing clients and such, and the biggest thing is one of my clients was actually into all of this. She's an intuitive, she's a healer, all of that kind of stuff, and she does it in her day-to-day life, working corporately as well. So I was able to see that it could be done. But she was actually the one that sat me down at one point and said, you realize that this is, you are having this shitstorm because this is coming through. And I was very hesitant in allowing it to come through because I was actually judgmental, I guess, of that particular space, but unable to bring it forward due to trying to do it while I was a child and not being received very well. So in short, I'm not going to go into too much more detail with regards to that. In short, you have to grow your own belief muscles with regards to what it is that you're doing and why you're having that storm happening for you. You also need to recognize that when the storm comes, it's to clear away what is no longer required in your life, sweetheart. It is to clear away what is no longer required in your work life, your relationships, all of the things. So you need to let that shit go so that the good stuff that can come in, okay? And while there is always a period of in between where you don't know whether or not things are going to be okay, I can assure you on the other side of the mess, everything is going to be okay. But you need to be able to turn around and allow yourself to work through it and do the work that's being asked of you to be able to surmise everything that's going on. Okay, so awakenings and shitstorms are going to happen on an energetic, physical, mental, spiritual level, but they are so worth it because the person I am on the other side of it was worth everything I had to go through. The relationships I have on the other side of it are worth everything I had to go through. The work I get to do on the other side of it is worth everything I had to go through, and my ability to be able to work with you girls and my clients that come along to be able to do the same thing is an absolute blessing. So I encourage you to do the same thing. I encourage you to be led by whatever is going on and allow yourself to have the storm come in and clear away what is no longer required for you, okay? So have an amazing week ahead. If this has resonated for you in any way, shape or form, leave a comment below or leave a like. Subscribe to my channel. I absolutely love coming in and doing these videos for you, and there will absolutely be more to come. Much love. Mwah.